I'm an inexperienced helicopter pilot, so I am not very good, but being that it is gyro stabilized, I can get away with, flying it around and having some fun. Hello everyone, welcome back to Motion RC. I'm James, and today we're doing an overview and a little flight on the RotorScale C129 Firefox. It is a 4-channel gyro stabilized heli, great for beginners, and the Firefox itself is a great little package with some cool features that we'll get into here in a second. So I'm going to take it out of the box. The only thing I've done, I have opened the box just to check it out. I charged the battery that comes with it already, but then I just package it up to show you what you should expect when you open your Firefox. So you do get your manual, which you'll see that there are 2 colors on there, which in a second you'll see why. But inside, everything packaged really nicely. Shouldn't have any problems. All wrapped in plastic. There's like a plastic shroud that goes over the top of the whole thing. So we're gonna pull this out, and you're gonna see that you get an extra canopy. So one of the first nice little features about this heli is that you can dress it up 2 ways. They didn't sell 2 versions depending on the color you want. You get both colors out of the box. So right away, when you get it, your heli comes out, it's ready to go. You don't have to do anything. You're gonna be able to plug in the battery as soon as it's charged and go fly. You're just gonna have to add some AA batteries to your transmitter. So taking the transmitter out, again, pretty basic. You're gonna need 4 AA's though, on your own to supply to get it going. Then you have the battery itself, which is really nicely done. Nice hard pack comes in. It'll plug in with a USB to charge with a USB that is supplied, and then it'll just sort of push in. It fits in perfectly on the bottom. You just put it in upside down. They tell you on the back of the battery with arrows of how the battery should be orientated. So you put it like that, and then you just slide it in, and you already see the red light go on as soon as I plugged it in. So I'm just gonna unplug it quick because we're gonna continue to talk. You just tug the battery out. What you get rest that comes with it, again, you get your USB charger, so just standard USB. You probably have a bunch of these laying around, I know I do. You get some tools to work on and a tail blade, so we can dump that out. Get a mini screwdriver, you get a couple linkages that you need, like extras, and then you get a Allen key, and you get your tail blade, and then you do get spares, which is great. You get a spare set of the orange color on the blades, so you get 2 in there, and then you get your blue blades as well if you want to go with the blue canopy. So if you want to swap that over, all it would take is the Allen key. You're just going to take the blades off, swap them, and then you'll be ready to go with a different color if you want blue versus orange. So right out of the box, everything, that's everything laid out before you, and you can still use the box and everything as a case because it all fits in there perfectly, so no need to throw that out. Might as well keep it in the box, keep everything nice and ready to go. But that's pretty much it. So I think the next time we're gonna cut this video right here, and we're gonna be outside, and we're gonna take it for a flight. Hi guys, we're just out in the court here where most people are going to be flying their C129s. And the best way to get this thing going, you can press the top left button and it'll take off, or you could go down and out. They call it the outside 8s, if you will, to arm it and get it ready to go. So I've plugged in the battery, transmitter's on, and I'm going to push the button. So 1 push click, and you see, you're going to get some head speed, and immediately you're going to get takeoff. And when you're in the air, then just like you would flying mode 1 or mode 2, you can push the right stick to push the right button at the top right to change mode 1 and mode 2. So I don't want to do that. And then the left button is just for one press takeoffs and 1 press landings. So now you can see I'm an inexperienced helicopter pilot. So I am not very good, but being that it is gyro stabilized, I can get away with flying it around and having some fun. So I would try to fly it in more of a scale manner, just nicer movements. I'm not looking to, do flips or anything like that. You just want to get this helicopter because you're trying to learn orientation. Turning a helicopter on a dime and spinning back and forth, practicing figure 8s is something you want to get into. Even with an RC airplane is something you want to do aside from an RC helicopter. But again, the point of something like this is for these moments. You know, you want to get outside, enjoy your yard space, have something fun to do, because obviously planes can't really fly in tight spaces like a heli can. And that's why an RC heli, even if you're not an RC heli guy, you have no plan of going bigger or getting something like a Roban or a bigger RotorScale, something like this is great to even bring to the field, you know, just in between flights. You could fly something like this around, you know, in a parking lot or, you know, at your local park and just have some fun with it. You know, we'll take it up for some altitude. Now it ascends pretty slowly, and you do have trim buttons on it. Right now we got a bit of a windier day, but I'm just leaving it there now. I'm hands off, and it's going to the right, so I will, or going to the left rather, so I give it some right trim, and you see it'll slow it up, so you can really trim it. But depending on the wind still wants to carry this one, because we got some wind. But overall, that gyro works really well, always keeping it, you know, keeping it upright and keeping it in control, if you will. And now we're getting we got a downdraft there, you see that? Pushed us down. But all around, just really cool. The blue's popping out here, but I could see where the orange could be useful against a blue sky, if you wanted to go that route. And again, you have that option in the box, which is nice. And now on the transmitter itself, it's saying about 15 minutes of battery time. We were just hovering it around a little bit before we turned the camera on, just so I remembered how to fly a heli. But other than that, I flew for maybe 2 minutes before we turned the cameras on. So whatever the timer says on here, we're still going strong with a pack like this, you know, and the size of this and the weight. I don't think 15 minutes is all that egregious to get out of a pack like this, which is great. Nice quick 15-minute flight. It looks good, it feels good, super simple. And now I'm gonna bring it down a bit. Now from right here, I'm gonna push the button. So I push the button and you see it automatically lowers the descent speed and get you out of dodge. So even if you losing control of it and you're a little low somewhere, push that one button and it'll automatically fall. And again, it shouldn't break. Now, if I put the sticks out, I'll show you can also arm it this way. Just push the sticks out and it'll do the same thing that the one-touch takeoff would do. It'll slowly spool it up, get it in the sky, and then from there, you take it however you want to go. But overall, hard to beat when you got the birds chirping, beautiful sunshine, finally some warmer weather for us here in Georgia of all places. Never thought it'd be so cold for so long, but it was. We're finally getting to get outside and enjoy the good weather. Now I'm gonna try to do a figure. I don't even know if I could do a figure eight, Alex. I'm gonna try it. Here we go. We're going in. I don't know if that's, no, I'm not aiding. Now I'm coming back to the middle. And then I'm gonna try to make a left-hand turn. Oh my goodness, the wind. Now the wind is picked up, so let's see how, stay up, little guy. There we go. Even on wind. She fought it. Nice. You see that wind? Now we're pointed right in the wind. So we're fighting with it. Getting a good 10 mile per hour at least gust here, if not more. But when it's calm, it's nice. Now I'll bring it right here. I'm gonna push that button again and let's see it do its thing. There you go, and it lands. Can't beat that for what it is, for the price point, for how simple it is, everything out of the box, man. You could do a lot worse than the C129 from RotorScale, and of course you're getting all the spare parts on our website as well, if you do have an accident that unfortunately breaks something. But in the box, you're getting those extra blades, extra tail blade, 2 extra sets of top blades. So, you know, again, a nice all-around package, guys. Check it out in the link down below, and let's finish it up in the studio. So there you have it, guys. Whether you dress her up in blue or dress her up in orange, the C129 is a great flying beginner helicopter. You know, just flying around your court in front of your house like I did, or you fly it around your yard, your backyard, take it to a little park. You're gonna have a lot of fun with it as a beginner because it can take a beating. You can definitely crash it into the grass numerous times and get right back up again. So if you're someone trying to learn helis, these are always a good spot to start. But overall, guys, if you have any questions about this one, definitely let me know in the comments down below. Click the link in the description if you're looking for the Firefox. The link will be there. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Hit the like button on your way out the door, and we'll see you next time at Motion RC.